Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Molola Akinleye. Thank you so much guys for watching, for liking. Thank you all for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Today is day 8 of Vlogmas and it's the consistency for me. Like, what? Thank you so much. You guys keep giving me comments like, oh, well done. Keep letting me know that you're watching the videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And now to the business of the day. Today's video is a very special one to me because quite a number of people have requested for it. From the title, as you can see, I'm going to be sharing my skincare routine. It's currently nighttime right now, and I am like really exhausted. I had a very long day, but I'm like, I have to shoot this video that since I really want to do like my skincare routine this night, the long one or the all-encompassing one, I could as well just shoot it and share it with you guys so you get to know what products I use, how I use them, how often I use them, maybe in a week, in a day, depending. If that's something you want to see, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and watch this till the end, okay? Prior to 2021, I have never, ever had a skincare routine. I've never been one to talk about skincare, use skincare products. I'm the bathe, dry off with my towel, use a little bit of Pears baby cream when there's Hamatan. When there's no Hamatan, no cream, and I'm out of the house. And this made my skin like very, very bad. I had no idea. I was just winging it because at that point in time, I didn't really care. But growing older, I'm like, wait, come. I can't keep carrying this skin up and down. And it made me self conscious at some point in time. So I had to like find ways to make sure that I got rid of everything I was battling with. The first thing I had to do was learn about skincare, learn about like my skin, what kind of skin I have. Trust me, it was a very long and arduous process because it wasn't as if I was really interested in it, but I knew that I had to do it. Right now, I am very glad I took that step. Prior to 2021, I had no skincare routine. My friend Atinuke, shout out to you, Ati, she was the first person to ever give me any form of skincare routine at all. And she told me the basics was to cleanse, tone, and moisturize. Now I had to like bring out money from my savings because my skin was terrible. I'll put a picture of it somewhere here to show you what my skin looked like as at that point in time. That particular day I took this picture was the day I knew that I have to fix this skin. It can't be this bad. Atinuke shared with me like a skincare routine. I tried to get like a few products. At that time I went organic because those were like the ones I could afford. And I started seeing little changes here and there. Sadly, I don't have any pictures from that period because I lost my phone at some point in time. At the end of 2021, I then decided that you know what, I am going to invest properly in skincare. I could already see like little changes, but then I wasn't getting what I wanted. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. It was just like, okay, I would probably look good this month, and the next month I have a very bad breakout and all of that. At that time, I didn't even know they were breakouts. I just knew that my skin wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. So 2022, one of my goals in 2022 was invest in skincare and make sure my skin looks great. And right now, oh God, right now my skin is healthy, it's glowing, it's looking amazing, and my face like looks this good. The skincare routine my friend shared with me is still what I use till date. I just add a little bit of stuff in it. But the basic skincare routine is cleanse, tone, moisturize, and if it's during the day, use sunscreen. Like, girl, I don't know what skincare you're doing if you don't use sunscreen. Sunscreen is like the holy grail of all skincare routines. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. One of the very important things you need to do before going into your face or using like any skincare product is to wash your hands. Like you've used these hands to touch a lot of things. Your phone, which is probably has a lot of germs, your bag that has like a lot of things. So it's not good for you to use those same dirty hands to actually wash your face. So please, the first thing you need to do before anything in your skincare routine is to wash your hands, okay? After a very long day, especially if I use makeup, the first product I like to go in with is micellar water to clean out all the makeup and like get everything out. This is the micellar water. It's very simple to use, very easy to use. I also make use of it with cotton pads. As you can see here, I make use of Clinique cotton pads. What I do is I take the micellar water, pour a little bit of it on care on this and then use that to just clean around my face. So because I didn't really use makeup today, a lot of makeup, there's really not much dirt on my face. After using micellar water, you're supposed to wash it off actually. If you are one of the people that is always using micellar water, maybe to prep your skin for makeup or something like that, please, I advise you to stop. I advise you to really stop, honestly. So I'm just going to go in with that, use that to clean my face. So this is very good when you have like makeup on. It helps you to like you so you don't have to waste your soap. Soap is very expensive. You don't have to make waste your soap. You can just use this, clean it off before you go in with your cleanser. After going in with micellar water to cleanse the face, I immediately go in with my daily cleanser. Now I use the House of Cocoa daily cleanser. It has peppermint and jojoba and it's for normal, dry and sensitive skin, as you can see here. For me, one of the things I really love about this is the smell. Gosh, House of Cocoa's daily cleansers or even their body wash smells amazing. So it's very simple to use. What you're supposed to do is apply the cleanser onto like clean wet hands and lather. It's very simple to use. You just pour some out. I like using just one puff. It's lather it onto my hands and then I just go in to my face with that. So I do this for like a minute or two, right? And then I'm going to go and rinse this off. Now I have washed my face, as you can see. It is still wet. I'm not putting anything on it to dry at the moment. So two things. The first thing, I forgot to mention that at night it's advisable you double cleanse because you've gone through like a lot of stuff in the day. Hands have touched your face. It's advisable for you to double cleanse. I always double cleanse at night. I just did that. I did the first wash and then also did the second one. There's still water on my face. The second thing I'd like to mention is that a lot of estheticians usually advise that you should allow the water to air dry on your face. Now, a lot of people do that, but I personally don't like it because I don't like the feeling of water drying on my face. So what I do instead is going with a towel, a clean face towel, right? And use that to just dab at my face. So I dab at my face because I don't like water drying. I dab at every single drop of water on my face and neck because a lot of times we treat the face and forget the neck. As you can see, all clean and very dry. Now that we're done cleansing our face, the next step is to tone. Like I said, there are four basic things. We've done cleansing and now we're going to toning. Now, what toning does is it helps you clean out any extra dirt you have on your skin. I also like to go in with House of Cocoa hydrating toner, right? It contains rose and glycerin and it's for all skin types. I'm pretty sure that you can say like I'm a House of Cocoa girl. Thank you, Chiwendu Ugweke, for introducing me to House of Cocoa. I love all of their products. I use practically almost everything they have in store because it works for me. And I also had like a consultation with them. You can send them a DM on Instagram. I'm going to link their store in the description box and they would give you like a free consultation and there's also the paid consultation. So I'll put a picture here of like my skin when I first reached out to them and told them that okay, my skin is actually not doing bad at the moment, but I feel like it can do better. I want something better, and obviously it's gotten like way better. And another thing I really like about House of Cocoa products is that it contains glycerin. One of the things I've read about glycerin is that it really helps to retain moisture on the skin. If you have like dry skin and you're looking to like hydrate well, you should always go with products that have glycerin. Go in with a cotton pad and the toner. I like wetting my cotton pad a lot. Yeah, till it's soaked and then just clean all over my face to get rid of any extra dirt I have on there. Yeah. After going through steps one and two, which are cleansing and toning, the next obvious step is actually moisturizing. Now, if you're a skincare beginner, it's usually advisable that you take it step by step, which was what I did. I just did like the four basic steps in the routine for like 3 months before incorporating new products into it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is going in with my serums. You have to go in with serums before moisturizer because serums absorb well on the skin, like without any product on it. Mind you, in the beginning of my skincare routine, I always use the moisturizer before the serum. It was about 2 months into the routine that I actually found out that, oh, I'm actually supposed to use the serum before the moisturizer. My bad. But now that I know, I'm never ever going to make that mistake. I'm going to be going in with my vitamin C facial mask here, right? I got this from Miniso. So I just take the mask and apply it on my face. Put that on my skin. I'm just going to leave this for like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer on my watch for 15 minutes. So I've set a timer for 15 minutes and I'm just going to leave this to sit in while I continue watching the series Wednesday on my iPad. Can you see? Ooh, that got stuck on my mic. Like, fam. Sorry, I'm checking myself in the mirror. Like, oh my god, my skin feels so lush. I use this mask once in 2 weeks. It makes my skin feel so lush and oh my god, it feels so plump. So I'm just going to let this dry off on my face. Now that the serum from the mask has dried completely on my face, I'm going to go in with my next serum, which is actually the Dang Ageless Vitamin C Serum. It's oil free. I prefer getting this one because that means I don't have to deal with like extra oil. My husband also uses this as part of his skincare routine, and he has oily skin, so we get this oil-free one so that it doesn't actually produce more oil when he uses it on his skin. Most times, this is what I use like in my nighttime routine. I don't use the serum mask every day. I use the Dang Ageless Vitamin C Serum instead. So I like it because it has like a dropper which you can use to drop it. Let me show you guys properly. As if you can see, it's easy to drop it onto your skin. And one of the things I've also learned is that for no reason, do not allow the dropper to touch your skin. So what I usually do is this. I just drop it onto my skin like that. Second drop. I would normally go in with 3 drops, but because I already use like a serum from the facial mask, I will just go in with 2 drops, right? Put it on my forehead also. And like I said, don't forget the neck. I'm just going to let this also dry in. Another thing I would also like to mention is that I like doing all my face products first before doing my body products because for no reason do I want products I'm supposed to use on my body get in touch with my face. And that's because the face is actually very delicate when compared to like the rest of your skin. So I try as much as possible. Imagine if I use my body oil and then I still have to go in with sunscreen on my face. Definitely a little bit of body oil is going to get like absorbed in onto my face and it shouldn't be normally. So that's why I just prefer to do all my face routine first before I do my body routine. Now that I'm done with my vitamin C serum, there's another serum I usually use now. So I use an exfoliating serum. That's the Renew serum from House of Cocoa. See it here. So it has glycolic acid and lactic acid, and it can also be used for all skin types. This is actually not an everyday use. You're only supposed to use like 1 to 2 times a week because it's actually an exfoliating serum. Second serum I use from House of Cocoa is the Hydro Boost serum. Now, this one has 2% hyaluronic acid and it is also suitable for all skin types. Now, this one is actually a hydrating serum. So, the first one I mentioned is an exfoliating serum. This one is a hydrating serum because it contains hyaluronic acid. This one is an everyday use. So, after using your serum, after using all your serums, you're gonna apply this one last. I prefer applying this one last because when you use this, you're just supposed to layer on moisturizer, so it locks in that moisture on your skin. So I prefer to go in with like my vitamin C serum, my Renew serum before using this. So any serum I'm using at all, even if I decide to introduce more serums into my routine, this is one of the serums I'm going to be using last. So I like using this. I am going to take this. It also has like a dropper that you can use to drop it. And unlike the Dang vitamin C serum, this one is actually quite runny, so you have to like be very careful. Most times when I use it, I try not to linger too long in closing it because it could just run off your face. But I like it because it's lightweight, so it's easier to dry up. It gets dried easily, and then you don't have to like look for maybe fan or air conditioning in order for you to dry it, unlike vitamin C serum from Dang. So I'm just going to apply this, one drop here, one drop here, one drop on my forehead. And as you can see, like I said, it's very runny. So I'm just going to apply this all over. And as usual, don't forget your neck. Like I said, this one doesn't take long to dry, and in a few seconds, or let's say 1 minute tops, is everything is just going to get dried up on my face. After using the Hydro Boost serum, I like going in with the House of Cocoa Nourishing Cream. That's the moisturizing cream. It contains vitamin B3 and collagen, and as you can see, it has like a sunlight logo here, which means that you're supposed to use this during the day. It's for all skin types. So usually in the morning when I'm done with like my hydrating serum, I go in with this nourishing cream and it moisturizes my skin very well. Another cream I like using from House of Cocoa is the Rejuvenate plus Repair cream. Now, this cream is very good if you have hyperpigmentation. I used to have hyperpigmentation around at some spots on my face, and this really helped me clear it a lot. This and using like sunscreen. So what I do now is I use this maybe like twice a week at night, and then I use this like for the remaining part times during the week because this is actually very, very moisturizing. So I already used the other rejuvenator and repair cream yesterday, so I'm just going to go in with the moisturizing cream. It's really nice. As I said, all their products smell good. I'm going in with just a pea-sized amount, something very small, not so much because you don't also want to overload your face with like a lot of moisturizer. So just going to go in, and as usual, as I always say, don't forget your neck. So I'm just going to rub this in. As you can see, my skin looks well nourished. Usually in the mornings, the next thing after using my moisturizer is to finish up with sunscreen. So I like using the 3 finger roll. So I just put like sunscreen, and the sunscreen I use is from Dang Ageless Invisible Sun Protection Gel. I like this one because it's a gel sunscreen. I've had like water-based sunscreens. I think I used to use Misha previously, and it usually, like when I go out in the sun or maybe I'm going to the market and I'm sweating, it leaves a white cast after I sweat, which I didn't like. So I started looking out for gel sunscreens, and I found out that Dang actually had one. So I got this when they just launched their sun protection gel. I think this was mid-year, and I have absolutely enjoyed it. I bought two at that point in time, or two at that point in time, and I am almost like done with my second bottle. So I need to stock up on this again. But I really like this sun protection gel because it's just everything. It's lightweight, hydrates my skin also, and it doesn't leave a white cast even if I sweat so much, unlike most other sunscreens that I've used. Like I said earlier, I like finishing my face routine before moving on to my body routine because I don't want any items to get mixed up. For my body cream, after I have my bath with the House of Cocoa bath gel, the next thing I like to go in with is the Ultra Moisture Cream. The Ultra Moisture Cream contains jojoba and argan oil and is very moisturizing. It's also lightweight, so you do not worry about packing up a lot of product on your skin. This is like my second or third bottle, and it's been like very, very good. I'm just going to show you, like, see it on my skin here. When you moisturize your skin, it like really is very lightweight. It gets absorbed very well, and your skin looks well moisturized and nourished after you use this. After moisturizing with the nourishing cream, I like going in with the House of Cocoa Luminescence. So, House of Cocoa Luminescence is a body oil that contains argan oil and snail essence. So, I've been using this since January, and trust me, it is the bomb. It helps you seal in every moisture you have in your skin after you use the moisturizing cream, and it is also formulated with snail essence for its reparative benefits to dry and damaged skin. Lumisense is a protective, brightening, and moisture sealing body oil. So, as we're approaching the Hamatan period where it's going to be dry, and then you find out, oh, you've moisturized your skin, you've applied your body cream, but then you are still looking ashy or whitish, make sure to get a body oil. I prefer House of Cocoa Luminescence because this seals in moisture very well. So even when you have to go out during the Hamatan period and stuff like that, you are not worried about, oh, your body looking ashy or your body losing moisture. So I'm just going to open it up here and then pour a few drops, right, for you to see. Is just I'm just going to put 3 drops. It's very moisturizing. It's quite thick, so it's not so runny. And then when you rub it on your skin, it seals in that moisture so well that you're even amazed. Guys, we have come to the end of today's video where I showed you the steps I have in my own skincare routine. What steps did you like? What steps are you looking to incorporate into your routine? Do you have any questions, any comments, whatever you'd like me to know? You can as well drop them in the comment section. I'll be reading and responding to each and every one of you. Thank you so much, guys. Until day 9 of Vlogmas, which is tomorrow. Bye, guys.